All right, and then sometimes, mostly on the defensive side. Um, let's start off with 32. So 32 monster again. It's our 3-2 zone. Middle is always being occupied. This looked pretty well. Again, we're forcing them here, forcing them to the middle. It's fine if you jump it, forcing them to the middle. Victoria, you play too narrow. Again, you got to position your body in a way that she has to drive middle. Because there you're kind of giving her the right side here. Here, you see how you opened up and you let her drive in through you? We don't want that. We need to keep going in the front of us in the middle. Okay. Now we do 32 decoy. Again, we're not really pressing. We're just trying to get them to run something or to just speed up, use the clock. We do our good job. By this time, we get there. Only thing right here is, Esme, you went too much into the middle because now look, if she finds this girl, it's going to drag Emily out of rotation. It's going to ruin that situation. So you just need to make sure as soon as they cross half court line, let them be, go back to your side, and then we run our defensive rotations from there. All right, so don't overcommit to where the extent that we expose certain areas. Um, so that wasn't pretty bad at all. Another situation we did 23. 23. 23 was a little bit better. We had the ball here, one in the middle, switch, you're on ball, you're in the middle. But later you get here to contest, back pedal. Don't just stay there because then that kind of let the ball get into the high post. So rotations actually look pretty good on this. It's just that you guys need to make sure close out, back pedal, back pedal, back pedal. Let Tesha take that. Um, Here again, a minute that we get the ball there, Tesha, you gotta sprint to get here. Don't just walk, sprint, 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 because then she was wide open. Um, yeah, everything rotations are good. Ball got into the high post or the middle. Blocks drop. It's not bad. But again, Tesla, you gotta sprint there. You shouldn't be jogging. The minute the ball gets swung, sprint to that middle spot. Okay. Um, Another play here. That's why we're there in the middle to make it harder. And then on your end, Emily, you gotta sprint to your actions. Ball guts in the middle, sprint to get there. You're just jogging right there. Jogging, jogging, jogging. She got the ball in there. There should be no way that's allowed, Emily. Um, a few other things. We're also gonna look at some 13 situations. 13 red look great. Beautiful execution here. Nida way to commit to get that steal. That's exactly what we needed to do right there. Made them call a timeout. Pressure was great. Love it. 13 green. Again, pretend that the ball's let the corner be open. Influence it. And then Victoria, you're a little bit too open here because then she could kind of make the pass here. Be a little bit more at an angle so that she has to make the ball there. Right there. Trap was good. She took a contested three over two people. We'll live with that. So that's perfect. I think other than that, 13. Um, Hollywood. Hollywood looked good. One thing on X girls, when you guys run X, you don't really care about the ball. Just run straight to that side. Run straight to that side. Don't slow down. That's the purpose of us doing that. Don't slow down. Just keep staying. Just keep running. Don't even look at the ball where it goes. The ball's gonna come to you if you're simply just running to the spot. Hollywood looked beautiful though. The purpose of Hollywood is for us to really get in a position where we slow down the outlet and we're trying to force another person to bring it up. So you guys did a good job here on this Hollywood. Um, just make sure on next we're a little bit better at that part of the game. Um, let's see if there's any other thing. We had some full court defensive situations. So right here we did slice. Again, the purpose of slice is for us to make them go from plan A to plan B, have somebody else bring up the ball. And while that's happening, you guys in a triangle rotation. Only thing with you, Esme, you kind of went up a little bit too much. And then Emily, you lost track of her. So again, Esme, don't go all the way up. You want to stay a little bit under the 3 point line. Because we're not setting another trap here. We're just trying to force somebody else to bring it up. We did our job, so now you're guarding here. So that pass shouldn't be available. Kaylin is on ball. We are in line right now. Emily, don't lose track of her. You're pointing at ball and man. And then when the ball goes up, boom. Because you lost track of her, Emily, that's why she was able to get the pass. So we're here. We're here. So Emily, just make sure you're aware of it. Point at the ball and your man next time. Luckily, she didn't get the ball, so that helped, but it shouldn't be like that. Okay, slice again. We double team it. She has to make a pass to somebody else. Now somebody else gets it. Boom. Much better job here, Kaylin and Emily. And look at how beautiful our rotations look at this point. We got back into zone from our triangle defense into our zone. Beautiful. Much better job on your side, Esme, as well. Okay, you're here. You're here. Okay, we're calling it. Now we're in zone. Perfect. This is exactly what offense is. Then we have our other full court off defense. This is another slice situation. Victoria and Esme. Boom, we're following. We're trapping. Somebody else is bringing it up. Look how you're rushing her, Esme, to the point that she takes this type of layup. That's what we want. We want to rush the players. Rush as much as we can. Then we had another diamond situation. So pass the ball here. Press, press, press. Good. Victoria, do not let the ball away from you, though. I mean, Valeria, because you ran away from it. This is when you really got to stay on the trap. That way, that's what let her make that pass that was wide open. Luckily, we were able to get a fix out of that. Another diamond situation. Nida don't open up, but because of that, Victoria's wide open. Esmond, you shouldn't be all the way down here in the middle. Stay down there. And then Ariana, when that happens, you gotta come here. Valeria should be taking that. You gotta go middle. Okay. Other than that, girls, everything else looked pretty well. I'm very impressed with our defensive rotations. Everything as a whole looked great. And then final thing to highlight, verbal communication. I just want you guys to hear Michelle calling for the ball right here. That's the communication we need. Great job.